Good morning, or good afternoon, or good night. I'm filming this in the morning, so good morning. I had a predicament this morning, and I was craving some Panera Bread egg soufflés, like just little soufflés, just to find out that Panera Bread has closed in my area. Maybe it's like everywhere thing, but there's no more Panera Bread anywhere by where I live, so I decided to make it myself. But the thing also is like all I have is eggs and like some seasoning and cheese, and that's not how you make a souffle. We're doing a lot of homemade stuff. Like, we're gonna see how this Panera Bread souffle turns out with me making it. I made a couple things in the past, like homemade. I've made cinnamon rolls out of like sourdough. I've made tortillas out of sourdough discard. Like, it's pretty easy if you ask me. But I like just started doing it, so I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. The souffle stuff, this is my first time. I have my timer set right now because I have the dough in the fridge setting, and a lot of butter. I need a lot of butter too. Thankfully, I have a lot of butter. This is my homemade heavy cream, which is apparently just milk and melted butter. So I made this because you need heavy cream, and I did not. I don't own heavy cream, but I figured I'd like make it myself and see, you know, how that works out. If none of this works, I'm blaming it on this. And if I ever try to do it again, which I'm the type of person where if I don't succeed my first try, it's going to take me a while before I try again. All that to say that if it fails, it's this thing's fault. Not me, it's this thing. Completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Audie. I'm a stay-at-home mother with a lot of time on my hands, yet not enough time. So it's very nice to meet you. This is the kind of stuff that I do while my child is taking a nap. I also didn't take into account how much time this was going to take, because I originally looked up a souffle recipe, and it said that that was going to take like around an hour, and then I saw one of the ingredients is a puff pastry, so I had to make a puff pastry, which on its own also takes an hour. So I was expecting this to be done around 11, but I started like an hour ago, and so there's still probably another like hour and a half left, so I won't be eating this souffle until like lunchtime. I also don't have like those circular dishes that souffles typically come in, so I'm going to use a little casserole dish that's a little rectangle. I'm hoping that that's basically going to do the same thing. Now my child's awake. Yeah. I just pulled the dough out of the fridge. I'll begin to attempt to roll this out into as much of a square shape as we can. Alright, is this a square? No. Are we going to work with it anyway? Yes. And we put slices of butter along all of this. Bless you! Alright, so now we're going to fold it in half. Okay, this is the aftermath. We're not going to talk about it. Anything that happened in between that you did not see, we're not going to talk about it. I'm going to clean all of this up. The dough is in the fridge for another 15 minutes while I let it, set. And then we're going to roll out our souffle and make the innards of the souffle. So it's taking me a second to realize where things went wrong, but I think I may have figured it out. I think that things went wrong as soon as I got the thought in my mind that I could do this. I'm only 24. I don't know these kind of things. Fingers crossed, but I'm not going to set any high expectations. Alright, so I would like to preface, again, I have no idea what the heck I am doing. So, bear with me. I'm going off of my phone, the directions, ingredients, and stuff. So, preheat the oven at 400 degrees. 3 large eggs. And then we need to salt and pepper them. We're going to take our homemade heavy cream. See how this works out. 1/4 cup of that. So add 1/4 cup of the heavy cream. We're going to do 1 cup of cheese. Right, now we're going to mix this together. And I'm also going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning as well, just because I feel like that'll taste good. Okay, so it says to set this aside now. And now it's time to get our dough back out. This is the dish I'm going to be using. I'm using a casserole dish because I don't have a little, what's it called, a ramekin. So we're just going to work with what we got. We have our dough. Very nervous to see how this all goes, but we shall see. It's the moment of truth. I've left this, I've kept this in the freezer, so now I need to roll it out. Honestly, I could probably just cut this part in half and then roll it out, because I don't think this whole thing needs to go in there. Cut this in half, and we will save the rest in the freezer. I'm just going to do that. We're going to kind of, I'm trying to get this as rectangular as possible, but I'm probably going to fold it over itself, just like that. And like that. And then like this. So now we have a base shape that we're working with physically. Alright, so we're going to oil up the dish over here. Over to this. So now that we've got that in there, we're going to take a fork and we have to prick holes in the bottom of the pastry. So now we're just going to, this is supposed to prevent it from rising too much on the bottom, it said. And then we pour in our egg mixture. And it says to fold everything over. Oh, goodness gracious. And now we're going to put this in the oven for 30 minutes. Beautiful, it is in the oven. Now I'm going to clean up. We're at the halfway mark, and I'm not going to lie, things are not looking very good. It's all just egg. So I'm getting kind of nervous. Let me show you. So yeah, that's just egg. I have no expectations. I'm hoping it tastes better than it looks. You know, the beauty can sometimes just be on the inside too. It's not on the outside what counts. So I will check back in 15 minutes, and we will, you know, get to see the first look together. Hi, what a strange angle. It's almost time to pull it out. 2 minutes left. And it's not looking great, but it's looking better. So I'm posting this on TikTok also. Not the whole thing, obviously. This is exclusive to the YouTube channel. This is going to be my first video. That's crazy. Well, what an amazing first impression of me. But I'm going to take it out of the oven, and I'm going to place it right here so you guys get the best look at it. I'm low-key really excited. I'm waiting at the oven like a kid waiting for chocolate chip cookies to be done. It's time! Oh my gosh. Mamacita! Mamacita! Look at that. Let me zoom in. Oh goodness, too much. Too much. Okay, the bread has peeked through in the middle and on the outside. Not too mad at that. I'm just glad the bread did eventually come through. Alright, add the slice. Cheers. That is actually, I'm very impressed with myself. I just realized I have not had my mic the entire time. This is amazing. Never judge a book by its cover. Yeah, thank you for watching me attempt to make a souffle for the first time. Have a wonderful day.